has the defendant doctor in a malpractice case ever said in deposition, hey, I did something wrong. I committed malpractice. Hi, I'm Guy DiMartino. I am a Northwest Indiana medical malpractice lawyer, and today I'd like to give you a little bit of my experience. Experience usually happens like this. The patient comes in to see me claiming that that they've been a victim of medical malpractice, or their family comes in and then they say, well, the doctor did say something, that they did something wrong when they were explaining what was going on. I'm sure if you go ahead and take the doctor's deposition, the doctor is going to tell you what they told me and my family. Well, just doesn't happen that way. I don't know that I've ever had a doctor in a deposition say, yes, I did it the wrong way. Yes, I committed malpractice. Typically, the reason why is because folks will go ahead and rationalize what they did or what they didn't do. Let's take a common bile duct injury after a gallbladder surgery. The standard of care requires the doctor, whether it's laparoscopic procedure, robotic procedure, open procedure, to identify two ducts. The ducts are the common bile duct, and the other duct is the cystic duct. Now, when you go ahead to remove the gallbladder, the doctor ligates or cuts or transects the cystic duct. And when the doctor gets in trouble a lot of times and commits malpractice because they misidentified the common bile duct for the cystic duct, typically because the cystic duct might be a little larger than it normally is and look more like the common bile duct. So the typical deposition would be, doctor, isn't it true that you have to make sure what structure you are going ahead and cutting or ligating before you go ahead and do so? And they answer, yes. Now, doctor, isn't it true that the common bile duct was injured or transected, and you are not supposed to injure or ligate the common bile duct? Well, yeah, but in this case, it was different. The patient had a different anatomy going on. There was a lot of adhesions. It was hard to see what was going on there, and blah, 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 blah. What the doctor typically will not say is, yes, I misidentified the structure. I had a duty to understand where the cystic duct was versus the common bile duct. If I was unsure, there was a test that I could have done during the operation called the cholangiogram to see where the bile was flowing at that point in time, and would have been able to determine it. You're not going to hear that. By that time, they've already are a few years down the road, and they have justified, or at least spoke to their lawyer to justify what was going on during the surgery. So the simple answer to the question is, I have not seen it. I've been doing this a pretty long time. It might happen occasionally, but the only time that I can see that type of admission happening is this. Yes, I did something wrong. I committed malpractice, but you want to know something? It didn't make a difference, or it wouldn't have made a difference because the patient was going to die anyway. It's the so what defense. Who cares that I committed negligence because there was no way to save the patient anyway? If you have any questions regarding a Northwest Indiana medical malpractice matter, you can always reach out to me. I am Guy DiMartino, meeting you at the intersection of law and medicine. Have a great day.